Today, my family and I went to Legoland for the first time in as long as I can remember. It was such a different experience, and I paid way more attention to all the builds rather than the rides. Hope you enjoy the video.
60 million Lego bricks.
Before I left for Legoland, I had to make sure that I had the right stick for my GoPro because I didn't want to get accused of having a weapon there, but I also wanted to bring one that wouldn't break while I was walking around. I was testing this one because I thought it looked like a weapon, but I ended up deciding on this one because it looked less deadly.
Oh, they're taking a photo. Oh, the castle looks epic.
Hello. Regular parking, yeah.
Big one that has landmasses on it.
Once we got to the main entrance, I realized that it was probably the most crowded I'd seen anywhere since before COVID, and even then it wasn't that crowded. Once we got into the park, the first thing that my family decided to do is to go on a tour ride. This was so that we could see everything that was around the park and decide what we wanted to do first and what would be the most fun. At this point in the video, I was going to put in some music from the Lego movie, but then I realized that's all copyrighted, so I'll have to put in some music that I normally use instead. After some wandering around, we found an area that looked a lot like the set of the Lego Movie 2. I know it wasn't the real set, but they did a very good job on making it look exactly the same.
Good, you're right.
Where's the door to her room?
Right over there.
No, that's a closet.
Right here.
Oh.
After that, we went to the boat building area, where we tested out if we could get down the river with my camera on a boat. Sadly, it was too front heavy and it had a hard time going down, but it eventually made it to the end without any help.
Didn't make it.
After that, we went to Miniland, and my sisters and I found this bird, and we decided that we'd name it Godzilla Bird because it looked so big compared to all of the Lego things. We followed it around for like 15 minutes. I don't really know why, but we thought it was kind of funny.
Oh my gosh.
After that, we decided we would go on some roller coasters. We went on the Dragon, which was probably the biggest classical roller coaster, but they wouldn't let me film inside of it, so this is the best video I got of it. After we finished that ride, we went into another ride in the Lego City area. This ride was pretty cool, and it was kind of like the Avatar ride in Disney World, where you look at a screen and it feels like a VR world.
What about this thing that Emma's riding on, the Toy Story?
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, and that's Emma.
Once we left the Lego City area, we decided that we wanted to go on another ride. I don't quite remember what ride that was, because we got interrupted by looking at some dinosaurs and we decided to sit down. When we were doing this, my GoPro died and I got almost no more footage of the entire place. One thing that I was able to get is one of the games that we played where my sister and I both got the highest scores. I thought that was cool, but it really doesn't matter because you've never heard of the game. And finally, we went to the Lego store in the park and we bought some Legos that we would bring home and build. Also, in case you're wondering how I got the video at the end, even though my GoPro is dead, I just used my phone, but I didn't want to use it that much in order to keep from draining its battery. The set that I got was the child from The Mandalorian, and you can see it right here on display. This is where it's going to be in my room. And the set that my sisters got was this boat from the Lego Friends series. That's all for the video today. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll be out with new videos shortly.